This is Veterans in Focus, sponsored by the Heil Law Firm. Battling for justice, winning for the community.
There's a museum in Aransas Pass with a big mission to preserve the stories, sacrifices, and memories of local veterans. And now volunteers are stepping up efforts not just to protect history, but to stay visible, stay relevant, and most importantly, stay open. I'm Michelle Hoffman with the story.
These are fascinating stories.
The Ingleside Regional Airport is home to the Maxine Flournoy Third Coast Commemorative Air Force Museum. It was relocated to this location from Alice about 9 years ago, but has been preserving the stories and memories of veterans for more than 20 years.
This one right here, Bob Patterson.
Captain Robert Patterson died in 2023 at 102 years old. He was a Pearl Harbor survivor, and like a lot of stories in the museum, his life has deep ties to the coastal bend.
I met him on the Lexington. He told me, showed me right where he was on that day of Pearl Harbor. Not everybody is going to get to hear that.
People like Frances Sawyer are determined to keep these memories alive. And she's not alone. Volunteers like Charlotte Moncrief are just as passionate about making sure our heroes are remembered.
I would show people around, and so I learned a lot of the stories. I met some of the families and some of the people that are here.
The former teacher's commitment goes beyond education. For her, it's also about the connection.
It's just a very important part of our history for them to know, and especially when they can associate it with people that were here locally.
Her husband, Robert Moncrief, volunteers too. He served in the Navy and says it's critical to honor those who put their lives on the line.
I didn't see any armed action. That part of the history is really important, that we remember those guys that really served in battle.
But keeping a museum like this going takes resources, and they don't get state or federal funding.
It's all by donation.
That's why they host events year-round to raise money and keep the doors open and the stories safe.
It's very expensive.
I bet.
This part of the area has to be climate controlled.
So if you've never been, or if it's been a while, Sawyer hopes you'll stop by, learn something new, and hopefully walk away feeling a little more connected to people from our neighborhoods who served our country.
That's part of the legacy that we have to carry on here, is to try to let students have a feel of what local people did.
Okay, folks, here's the deal. Every first Saturday of the month, the museum hosts pancake breakfast to raise money for the museum. And next month, there will also be a bowling tournament fundraiser. We have all the details on our website, KrisTV.com. From the studio, I'm Michelle Hoffman with this week's Veterans in Focus.